Hey, this is Valix Production. I'm Valentine.
And I'm Alex.
And together we're going to show you the behind the scenes for Painter Ninja Encounter. Our second video.
We're going to talk about everything. All of our fails, all of our bloopers, all the interesting stuff, everything. Just everything about what we've done.
Most importantly, the process of the filming and how this worked out. And we actually didn't think of doing the behind the scenes while we were filming, so we weren't able to get some of the footage. Alright, so let's start playing the video.
Begin.
We'll do some of that stuff. Alright, so there's me. That previous one. Alright, right here. It was a little hard. We had Emerson's not here, but he was helping us film because it was only 3 of us.
Yes.
So it was really hard to start off by having the garage just cover up half the view. Just kind of see that.
Camera angles are very challenging.
Oh yeah.
And an interesting thing about this video is it was mostly just winged. Like, first of all, we weren't sure what we were doing. We just went along with it, and it just got better and better. We just made ideas, and it got better and better.
Yeah. So we came up with ideas, and all of it is about improvising.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll show you the scene.
Yeah, for editing, it's actually very hard choosing how much we want it to blend, because it can't be too much, it can't be too little, or it'll look awkward, because it's two scenes, and we have to blend between them, and yeah, we have to make it look good.
Yeah, so
I think it turned out pretty well.
Alright, right there, that we actually, we removed all the sound editing.
Yeah.
And
we did the whole entire soundtrack, just right-click and delete, and we just
yeah,
made all of our music and all of our sounds with my microphone.
Exactly. So that, like that sigh that you just did, I actually had to do in the microphone.
Yes.
in time with that. But yeah, more about the actual scene. It was a really difficult. When I'll show you a bit, and I'll move back. But basically, I'm gonna start painting, and then Alex is gonna come out right here, and he just goes into the scene. So it was really difficult to get him right there because of
yeah, we had to redo it several times. I moved in closer and closer and closer because they wanted me to be big enough, but I had to still be in the center of the screen, and it was not easy.
Yeah. So here's what it looks like. So we're starting, and then just as he appears right there, we have the music going on. And luckily my shoulder moved out of the way just before that.
But one thing is the music editing was also not easy because we had to
find the right music first.
First of all, we had to make the right music, and we had to look for YouTube and scrounge for the perfect music for the perfect scenes. And so what you have to do is you have to either lower the first track of music to make it so the second track sounds good when you blend it, or you have to just find the right time, like the perfect time in the two songs where it blends together. So it's a lot of trial and error to get the perfect point where the sounds mix together.
So then we'll show you in this next scene. Oh, so Alex, he was actually moving from around here, but we decided that it will be too long.
Yeah,
right?
so he's maybe even closer.
Yeah, that's another thing. You don't want to make the scenes too long because they'll just get
people get bored.
They will get bored, or it will just get awkward.
So we chopped up pretty much every single scene that we filmed. We just cut it in Vegas Pro 12, which is the editing software we use.
In the original, he wasn't actually even here. He was just going into the scene. So mostly get the idea. So here we are.
Hey, what's up, man?
Right here, Alex and I were doing a lot of retries because what we were doing is we were lip reading and saying it to the microphone many times.
It was interesting. What we did is we got a WordPad and we typed in all of our lines so we could memorize our own lines, what we said, because we had to delete the soundtrack. So we had to memorize our own lines, things that we already said, and then we had to redo them into the microphone, and we did it.
Yeah. Oh, and my sound compared to yours. Let me go back a bit.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, how are you? So my sound was my voice was much quieter because
I was closer to the microphone.
Yeah, I couldn't get to the microphone close enough because we had that problem before, but yeah, and then again we were too tired to retry, so I guess we stuck to that.
Hey, this is my hood problem. What you doing is not okay.
Okay.
I'm serious. Get out now.
Have you noticed I made an error there? I stuttered, but luckily the drop of the music makes it less hard to notice, and I had no emotions because I was talking to a microphone, so I wasn't in the moment, so I didn't go like, get out now! I was like, get out now. So
the starter's there. And we wanted to make some sound of him rolling, but that didn't really work out too much. And if you notice,
it's timing. It's all timing. Timing for the music makes the video.
Yeah, and we had to do some slow motion on the Vegas Pro 12, which is, by the way, what we're using.
Pro 12, yeah.
Proceeding on. This one we really sped up. It was dangerous too because the knife was real.
Yeah, I could have. Yeah, it was a real knife, and I could have injured Valentine, so I had to be very careful I didn't hit his face.
All right.
We slow-mode the hat drop.
We slow-mode the hat drop. This moment right here, actually, it went back to Emerson, so Sasha wasn't filming. You notice his bike isn't here.
Sasha had to go.
One more mistake. Yeah, Sasha had to go. This is the next day. This is the next day. Yeah. And Emerson, what he was doing was
oh yeah,
he was actually for this one he was actually standing on two trash cans. Yeah, right there. We had him stand up.
And if you notice, it's raining now.
Yeah,
there's water all over the ground because it was the next day, and obviously that night it rained.
Yeah, right here. That's the dry ground. That's the wet ground, and you'll see more of that actually a little bit later.
Oh yeah, it got even worse and worse until there were like puddles.
Yeah, so plenty of mistakes, but things we couldn't do. Yeah.
That scene was horrible. Knife landed perfectly. Straight down into the grass, exactly where we wanted it.
It kept
it either landed on its side or it landed away from the camera, and that would have looked horrible. So we had to get it perfect landing, like straight like that. Nice catch.
Yeah, thanks. All right. My really strange smile. Oh, by the way, yeah, that's after he lost it.
He hits my legs and I fall back down.
The other thing is we had Alex fall all the way and turn around and fall this way back instead of just forward. The only reason for that was actually for the later scenes, if you've seen this video before, where I run off and hide behind the bushes that are like run about this right here and hide behind the bushes over there.
So I had to be facing the opposite direction
in order for. Yeah.
So Riley's about to destroy me.
Yeah. So I run off. We switched the scenes.
The music, that was hard because we had to get it like normal. We had to get it so the music ended. Yeah. The violin orchestra went to a stopping point to the dum, right as that other creepy music starts again.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know it's really wet too.
And I was soaking wet at that point because I was backing up in the soaking wet right there. I was literally like completely soaked in water because I was crawling in puddles. So that was fun.
The fingers was it idea actually. It was really cool.
Yeah, I just did one finger at a time because I'm angry at this point.
So yeah, let's keep watching. All right, here my garage is open. Whoops.
Once again.
Then he looks.
And I noticed that.
All right, and then.
So I smiled. Yeah, that was a crappy smile, but it was supposed to be creepy, but it looked kind of friendly. And here, pause it. Here, right before the ending scene, I was holding this knife sideways, even though normally you wouldn't hold it like that, so it would be noticeable. Because if I held it straight, then you wouldn't be able to see it, because it's so thin. But this way, you were actually able to see like that compared to that. Big difference.
Yeah. All right, so now we're gonna go on. We got the cool reflection. Luckily, the camera isn't there. And then who appears over there? Yeah. I kind of appeared in the back over there. So there's actually the video isn't anywhere close to end. The credits end about here, and there's like a little bit left. A lot of people missed that. So we have Emerson Stevens, actors, Ninja Painter, Gangsta. So now here's the rest of it. Oh, and it's raining, by the way. You can see that.
It's currently raining. He picks up the hat.
Yeah, and I actually moved stands because I was nowhere here. I was standing like right back there. And yeah, just have a little bit of that humor over there at the end. This started after we were watching after we just made the duel. This is the next day after we finished the duel.
If you've watched Painter Ninja Encounter, then you should watch the duel.
So this is the video we started off with, and after like we're gonna move back to but basically that video, which we recommend highly, called the duel. That's the one. That's basically our kickstart. We really considered doing some cool filming stuff when after we made that video and after we played around with Vegas Pro 12 and after we did all the editing and all that. Yeah. And it turned out great, so we're thinking, hey, why not? So then that night, I don't know how I sleep these days. When I'm thinking about the videos, I'm just thinking, because I have to think about the plot, what we're gonna do, what are the scenes gonna be, what jokes we're gonna put in, because who wants to watch a video without jokes, right? So I come up with the idea of a painter ninja. Well, really, why a painter? Because the weapon that I chose, the cool staff that turns, like the cool little sword that turns to a staff.
It was a paint stick.
It's a paint stick, and it all started from me, and I just play around with it, and like be like, wow, what if this was like a cool weapon and surprise like my enemies by turning into a staff all of a sudden, and I'm just smacking them from like a longer distance.
And he is skilled to be doing all those spin moves. I can't do that.
Yeah, I practiced. Well, anyway, I'm thinking, well, why not include that? Why not include a fight scene? Like our previous one was almost a fight scene. We just didn't really fight. But why not keep that? I think we can turn that into something really cool. I come over to Alex. Okay, Alex, I've got this idea. All right, and Emerson was there along. And
he was like, I want to film. I want to do this.
I want to be in this. Yeah, I want to be in the credits. I want to have my name in the credits. So we come over here, and I'm like, okay, Alex, this is how it's gonna work. And Emerson,
he just explains everything to me because he's the film director, and he explains it all. I act, and then I edit it all. And yeah, so that's our jobs. We decided at the beginning he would do all the directing, I would do all the editing because he's very good at directing. He knows what he wants. He knows all the camera angles, and I have a lot of experience with Vegas Pro.
My favorite part about this video is that it basically came out the same exact way that I pictured it, which was really cool. It's like having a dream and then turning that into a movie. Have you ever tried that? Like an awesome dream, and it felt really, really cool. One more thing, actually, the hat. Now I put on the hat to start with, let me go a bit back. I put on the hat to look like a painter on the job.
Yeah, because painters wear hats, apparently.
But I don't know. You get a better idea that I'm a painter that way. I feel like that rather than if you just.
I agree with that.
When you're filming, just in general, if you ever consider to film, the most difficult part is probably cooperation.
Yeah, making agreements. We make so many arguments, and it's hard to think of an idea that we both like because he wants one thing, I want another thing, then we have to figure out which one we're going to do, and it leads to bad.
And to make that even better, we're all tired and we're all out of patience because I'm horrible at explaining, like you can probably tell by now. Yeah, so teamwork is a big thing. Point made.
Just teamwork.
Yeah.
Work together with your partner.
If you ever consider filmmaking, and we'll actually describe how to film all the angles. We'll perhaps describe it in another video because hint hint, we're making another video, and hint hint, we're making a BTS for that video too.
And it's coming out very soon. Hint hint. I hope. We hope.
Yeah, we hope.
We're trying to post a video every week, but that's not always very easy.
Yeah.
Because of school. We obviously both go to school, and everyone else who we want to film with goes to school. There's one thing I would like to say. Put in the comments your favorite part of the video.
And one more thing that I'd like you to put into this comments would be if you could give us any ideas of what we should do. We'd be really thankful, and perhaps
have a dream like Valentine. Have a dream like Valentine and give it to us in the comments. Write the whole dream, just like 5 pages. I don't even care.
I didn't have a dream. I wasn't sleeping that night. Yeah.
So it was like a daydream, I guess you could say.
A night dream.
Okay, so
a night daydream.
Yeah. Thank you for watching this BTS, and we hope to make more.
Hope to see you again.
Yeah,
bye bye.
See you in the next one. Bye.